Face reality, people. Movies are dead. Games are dead. Narrative? Dead.
Media is nothing but neural trigger response and viral conditioning.
Wait, what are you two talking about?
No.
We just watched a movie without an ending, really. Like, there's no ending there. Who is this guy? Who's the Jester? Who is this guy? How come he has superpowers and can do all this shit? Did the police, like, investigate all the dead bodies around town? What's going on here? Like, 2 cops died, didn't they? One got fucking beheaded.
He's from the real world.
The little sister, she got stabbed in the stomach. They had to go to the hospital. How did they explain that? The entire movie without explaining anything. They didn't explain anything. I'm wrecked, bro. I was able to look past.
Happy ending?
Is that a happy ending? I could have swore like a bunch of people died, and there was no like the demon guy. Nothing happened to him. He's just like, yep, I'm superpower OP ass fucking bad guy, and I just do all this shit.
They're all dead.
Yeah. They didn't even give us that, Teddy. It's nothing. They just ended the movie.
Yeah, I know. I'm just assuming.
What the freak was that, man?
I don't even know if it was a pump fake, that whole wake up thing. Then, like, what happened?
Yeah.
Like, they even took away the stakes of her stabbing her. Like oh no, I thought I was in a... I don't know why she would stab her in the first place. Like, hey, why don't you just push her first, see what happens?
You're not real.
It's so stupid.
She snapped out of a dream to wake up to stab her and kill her. And, like, a few minutes later, we just see her, like, sitting at a cafe.
Well,
I don't know what happened.
Yeah, they're all dead, bro.
What's the demon guy doing? What's the Jester doing? He's just gonna follow her around the rest of her life? Like,
He was there to kill them all.
they just implied like he can't. That like yeah, you know, I live my life day by day. This thing is always haunting me. He's just always there, but you just gotta live. You know, you gotta go and live your life. You know, Dad, just doing that. It's like, but he actually physically killed like several people, didn't he? Like outright killed them.
So, he killed the father.
How come he was allowed to do that?
The father's definitely dead. He's got the grave.
Yeah.
And the Jester killed him.
Yeah. Made it look like a suicide. Jester's OP, by the way. His powers are OP, bro. Like, he can't die.
Neo, bro.
And he creates realities in front of himself. Like, he's OP.
Yeah, that game of cups is, that's a bit more skill than I've seen on the streets.
He's so OP. Like, he's like, you can't kill him. So, like, what are we doing here? What was the point of... Why is he picking out this family? Like, why did he pick out the dad in the first place? It's all unanswered by this movie. There's like, fuck it.
Is there like a book? Is there lore behind this? Or is it standalone?
If there is, I'm not even looking for it.
Yeah.
Not that... Like, I'm just curious that if they just made this movie just like that.
It feels like...
Is it a movie?
It feels like a rote backwards movie. Like, someone imagined something like, oh, this would be a cool way to kill someone in like a horror movie. They thought of like a different scenarios like that, and then they wrote a movie around it. That's what it looks like. It looks like it's written backwards. Just like with action movies, like, man, it'd be really cool if The Rock like jumped off this fucking high beam, then fucking did a backflip, and then, you know, landed in a car, and then like the car parachuted to the ground, and he drove the fucking car off, and boom, what a cool fucking action scene. Yeah, man, but that's not a movie. But it's a cool scene. We could just write a movie around that one scene. You know what I'm saying? Like, we can write the movie to lead up to that one giant scene. Where it's like you're writing backwards.
Without the story?
Clearly, this guy didn't know how to end the movie. Like, he didn't know what to do with ending it. He's like, he didn't give him a lore. The guy doesn't have a lore, right? The Jester. to where like, okay,
Nothing.
there's a way to defeat him, or he is all powerful, or it's the character's fault of why he has power in the first place, right? Maybe someone did something bad, someone did something fucked up, so now they're haunted by the Jester for the rest of his life, or he made a deal with the devil and he has to. Right, I made it. You know, they made him like a factory worker or something. Like, so he's not some filthy rich dude. Which that was like I was like going to guess that. Like, okay, maybe he's filthy rich, and he shouldn't be filthy rich, but he's filthy rich because he made this deal with the devil. But as a price, his family's at risk or something like that. They didn't even do that. Like, they gave us nothing, literally nothing. And it's like, you want me to sit here and look for a second one of these? Fuck out of here, bro. It's tragic. I agree, Teddy. I agree. Yawn.
I don't think I've seen anything like this. Like
A non-ending.
like so devoid of story. You know, like what you said reminds me of like if you when you said wrote it backwards and all the action scenes. I'm thinking of like Final Destination. But there's a story that glues together all of those
Yes,
actions, right?
exactly. Because there has to be. Otherwise, what are we doing here?
They just cut that out. They cut out the story part, and things are just happening. We don't know.
Yeah. All right. Be very, very quick. All right. Just watched the Jester 2023, written by Colin Krawchuk. Fitting name. Don't ask me why. Yeah, don't recommend. Not worth watching. And I'm gonna give this a 3.9 out of 10. Solid 3.9 out of 10. Not worth watching. And by the end, you'll realize, you're like, wait a minute. I feel like the movie feels incomplete. What the fuck happened? Like, well, is this really a movie? Do we call it a movie at this point? Yes, there's a camera recording people moving around, and there's dialogue in it, but it all leads to nowhere with no answers and essentially means no point. So I don't recommend. 3.9 out of 10. Bottom of the barrel trash. Anyone else want to go?
I don't know if it's a bad movie. I think there is a question mark. Is this a movie? And I think the score here is incomplete. They didn't finish the assignment.
Like, well, you need some sense of a conclusion, right? It just wasn't there. There was
There
no
wasn't a conclusion. There wasn't a middle. There wasn't anything.
So, like, yeah, like the things we got, if they gave me a conclusion, I'd be like, okay, all right. Is it the greatest movie? No. Is the acting there? Fuck no. Is the cinematography there? No. Even like they didn't even really have gore in this, really. But I guess like the quasi gore horror element to it. Okay, whatever. You know, it's been there, done that, like seen it before, type of shit. And then boom, you give us a conclusion, and I'd be like, okay, it's just a normal shitty movie. Instead, it's just no end. Like, I don't know what the fuck happened. I don't know who the Jester guy is. I don't know. I don't understand why he's picking this family out in particular. I don't know any like. He's still there apparently. He's still in the older daughter's fucking world somehow. How come he's not just killing her or torturing her right now? Like, how come she could just live normally and freely with this guy just this fucking clown fucking following her around and shit? No, it doesn't make sense. It's so nonsensical. It's like, God, what a god awful fucking movie. If we call it a movie.
I've never seen anything like it.
Some dude spent years making that mask, and he's like, "Damn, we should make a movie about this," but didn't know how to make a movie. So it's like stuck with that shit.
I mean, it's
That's funny, bro.
if you're trying to go from this, it's like it's easy to make a bad movie, right? Like you can just stitch together something. Like there's something
Yeah.
there's cheat codes to like complete this, and they didn't even do that.
Yeah. Exactly. He could have cliched his way to a fucking ending, but he's like, nah, leave it all out. Like even like anything, like yeah, leave it all out. You don't need it. Holy fuck! I mean, yeah, that's bad, man. That's really bad. I mean, I'll give them this. It will not be forgettable. I will remember this fucking movie because there's no movie there. I will remember the movie for not really being a movie, or like forget the word
Dancing on the
movie,
grave.
story. Oh, yeah, the grave dance. Like, did you hate this guy? Fucking, did he eat the last donut? Did he fucking steal your girlfriend? Like, what? Why come this demon's chasing this dude around and then chase his family after that? And just has carte blanche to kill whoever he wants, any way he wants to. Like, has full
Jordan,
OP powers.
Jordan, they had two hot women and two actors. They're like, yo, let's make it. We
Had
got a
four
movie.
hot women. Had four of them.
Yeah, 4 hour women. There's a movie there. So
Actually, they actually ended somewhat of the way I wanted, where the German dude's just gone. Like, fuck that guy.
yeah, they come on. They did fan
And the
service.
three
They
hotties
did
all
fan-
hang out and drink
you know,
lattes.
you know, all the men wanted him dead. No man that wanted him alive. Let's see that movie.
What happened to the one dude? I guess he escaped, right? The one dude
Oh, the
that
dude
was
that
hit
was
on the older sister.
the
Yeah.
store clerk. Yeah, he
Yeah.
got.
He ran. We never seen him again, bro. The
He
smartest
never get.
character in the movie.
He left out, bro.
We never, and we've never seen him again. He left. He went to Canada and shit. Or he went south the border. He went somewhere. He's like, I'm out of here.
Clean his whole act up. He cleaned his whole act up.
Yeah, I know. He got his shit together. One life to live, man. Got to change shit around. Oh, that's hilarious. All right, so yeah, I don't recommend 3.9. Anyone else want to give grades or recommendations? Now's the time. What's that? Your audio is shit in the bed again. Say it loud.
3.9, bro. 3.9.
3.9.
Let's go.
Shit.
You're on the money.
I mean, that's 0.1 less than IMDb gave it, which was a 4 out of 10. Like, and there's not many times. Like, I used to like IMDb, but nowadays IMDb, I don't agree with many of their fucking grades because a lot of it has a lot of these fanboy, fangirl biases. But this one, they're kind of spot on. Everyone agrees. This movie fucking sucks ass. But god damn it. Anyways, there's our review for The Jester. Don't fucking watch it.